Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have an unshakable drive to achieve their goals, while others struggle with motivation and discipline? The answer may lie in the ancient wisdom of a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, Marcus Aurelius. Known for his profound insights, Marcus Aurelius left a legacy that continues to inspire and guide individuals even in today's fast-paced modern world. His teachings on self-control, perseverance, and virtue provide key insights into cultivating the motivation and discipline needed to master one's destiny. Whether we're pursuing personal goals or seeking professional success, the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius offers timeless tools for mental resilience and strength. So how can we tap into this ancient wisdom to fuel our own journey towards success? Join us as we delve into the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and learn how to harness the power of motivation and discipline. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." This potent message from one of history's greatest philosophers underscores the paramount importance of self-control. In essence, this teaching encourages us to focus on what we can control: our mind, our reactions, our emotions. It's a call to stop being the puppet of external circumstances and start being the puppeteer of our own life. By mastering our mind, we can effectively manage our emotions and not be tossed around by the unpredictable waves of life. Consider the concept of temptation. It's a common experience, whether it's the allure of a decadent dessert while on a diet, the temptation to procrastinate when a challenging task looms, or the urge to respond in anger during a heated argument. In these moments, it's not the external event that determines the outcome, but our response. It's our ability to exercise self-control that can make all the difference. And then there's adversity. It's inevitable, unpredictable, and often challenging. Yet how we respond to adversity, how we control our emotions and reactions, is entirely within our power. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that we can find strength in these moments by realizing our power over our mind. But self-control isn't just about managing our reactions to temptation or adversity. It's also about directing our focus and energy towards our long-term goals. It's about not being swayed by fleeting emotions or short-term desires, but staying on course even when the journey gets tough. In every moment we have a choice. We can let our emotions and external events dictate our actions, or we can exercise self-control, taking charge of our mind and our life. This is the power Marcus Aurelius speaks of. The power that comes from realizing we have control over our mind and not outside events. With self-control, we can direct our energy towards our goals instead of being swayed by fleeting emotions or external events. So remember, the next time you're faced with a tempting dessert, a challenging task, or a difficult situation, you have the power over your mind. Exercise it, and you'll find strength, just as Marcus Aurelius promised. Marcus Aurelius also taught us about perseverance, stating, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This profound quote encapsulates the essence of perseverance. It's not about avoiding obstacles or hoping for an easy journey, but rather turning challenges into stepping stones that propel us forward. Perseverance is the unwavering commitment to persist in the face of adversity. It is the resolute decision to stay the course, regardless of the trials or tribulations we encounter. It's not just about enduring, but about finding ways to harness the transformative power of challenges. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, was no stranger to adversity. But instead of letting it hinder him, he turned it into the driving force that led him to become one of the most respected leaders of his time. He saw each obstacle not as a roadblock, but as a chance to learn, grow, and advance. This idea is not just confined to the annals of history or the realm of philosophy. It's a principle that's been embodied by countless individuals who've left their mark on the world. Let's consider the story of Thomas Edison. His experiments with the electric light bulb resulted in thousands of failures. Yet he persisted, viewing each failure not as a setback, but as a step closer to success. And indeed, his unwavering perseverance led to the invention that literally lit up the world. Or consider the journey of J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. She faced countless rejections from publishers, lived in near poverty, and struggled with depression. But she held on to her dream, turning her obstacles into the fuel that drove her to create one of the most beloved series in literary history. These examples illustrate the power of perseverance. They show us that obstacles are not the end of the road, but rather signposts pointing us towards growth, resilience, and progress. They remind us that our path is not defined by the challenges we face, but how we respond to them. So the next time you find yourself facing a challenge, remember Marcus Aurelius's wise words. Embrace the obstacle, for it is not a barrier, but a catalyst for action. See it not as a hindrance, but as a stepping stone towards your goals. In the face of adversity, remember that perseverance can turn obstacles into opportunities. Marcus Aurelius placed great importance on virtue and ethics, saying, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." These powerful words echo the Stoic philosophy's emphasis on virtue and duty. Instead of debating or pontificating about moral goodness, the Stoics, like Aurelius, believed in the simple act of being virtuous. Virtue, in the Stoic sense, is not just about moral righteousness. It's about aligning our actions with our core values and principles. It's about living a life that reflects who we are and what we stand for. This alignment of actions and values is a cornerstone of discipline. It's a discipline that comes not from external rules or expectations, but from a deep internal commitment to our principles. So how does this translate into motivation? Well, when our actions are in harmony with our values, we find a sense of purpose and fulfillment that fuels our motivation. We're no longer driven by fleeting desires or external rewards, but by a profound sense of duty and purpose. This kind of motivation is resilient. It persists through challenges and setbacks because it's anchored in something deeper than momentary success or failure. Let's consider a simple example. Imagine you value health and fitness, yet you often find yourself skipping workouts or reaching for unhealthy snacks. There's a disconnect between your values and your actions, and this misalignment can undermine your motivation. But if you start to align your actions with your values, if you commit to regular exercise and a balanced diet, you'll find that your motivation to maintain these habits strengthens. You are not just trying to be healthy, you are being a person who values health. But remember, this alignment is not a one-time achievement. It's an ongoing journey of self-improvement. We're all human, and we all falter. There will be times when our actions drift away from our values. The key is to recognize these moments, learn from them, and strive to do better. As Marcus Aurelius said, the object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. In other words, don't let the crowd dictate your actions. Stand firm in your values and let them guide your path. By striving to live virtuously, we align our actions with our values, bolstering our discipline and motivation. Today we've explored the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, focusing on self-control, perseverance, and virtue as keys to motivation and discipline. Let's take a moment to revisit these vital lessons from the Stoic Emperor's teachings. Firstly, we delved into the immense power of self-control. Marcus Aurelius taught us that our emotions are within our command, and mastering self-control leads us towards our long-term goals. The next time temptation or adversity knocks on the door, remember his wisdom and choose the path that aligns with your higher goals, not fleeting desires. Secondly, we discussed the essence of perseverance. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of maintaining determination in the face of obstacles. Even when failure or discouragement looms large, remember his encouraging words. Perseverance is not about never falling, but about rising each time we fall. Lastly, we reflected on virtue and ethics. Living a life based on solid values can drive our motivation and discipline. Marcus Aurelius was a proponent of Stoic ethics, focusing on virtue and duty. Reflect on your actions. Do they align with your principles? Remember, it's never too late to improve. Now it's time to translate these teachings into action. Cultivate self-control. Embrace the power of perseverance. Live a life of virtue and ethics. Each day is a new opportunity to apply these lessons an inch closer to your goals. As we journey towards our goals, remember Marcus Aurelius's timeless wisdom. It's not just about reaching the destination, but also about the journey. It's about becoming the best version of ourselves, step by step, day by day. If you found value in this exploration of Marcus Aurelius's teachings, consider subscribing to our channel. We'll continue to share insights and inspiration from various schools of thought, helping you navigate life's challenges and triumphs. Remember, the best time to start is now.